interview with The Times, the President of the United States said that Jeremy Corbyn is making a big mistake if he's not America's friend. Would you have gone to the state banquet yesterday?
First of all, we are America's friend. Britain has been a close friend of America for a very long time. And many of your brave young men came over to Europe in order to fight for certain values, and they lost their lives. And I will be commemorating their deaths and thanking them in the next few days when I go to France. So we're close friends. But, we're close friends because we share certain beliefs. We believe in democracy, we believe in internationalism, we believe in give and take, we believe in working together, we believe in the world order. And actually, I don't think this president believes in that, and I think that he is trying to take us backwards. And as a close friend of America, it is right for us to say firmly and clearly, your president is wrong. Mr. President, you're wrong about this. No, Mr. President, do not go to war with Iran. Do not start squaring up to them. Do not allow the West Bank of Israel, in the Middle East, to be carved up by Netanyahu. Stop selling arms to Saudi Arabia that can be used in Yemen. These things need to be said, and I don't think that this president is one that deserves the honour of a state visit. A state visit is something that only 3 of the American presidents have been given, and it is wrong for this president to have one. It's not saying that we shouldn't talk to him. We've got a lot to say, but not a state.
Foreign Secretary,
not a state visit.
Let me rephrase this. Should someone who hopes to become the next Prime Minister of the UK be speaking at an anti-Trump rally?
We are against the idea of him being at a state visit. We wish to speak to him. We have no problem speaking with him. And indeed, if Jeremy was given a meeting with Trump, I would certainly be kicking the door in, trying to get in to talk to him as well. Because, as I say, there are a large number of things that we need to talk to. But I suspect they would end up being fairly heated, and it would be entirely inappropriate for us to be having such heated conversations in front of Her Majesty. We also think that it's wrong for... Yeah, go.
Well, if I may, Mr. Corbyn will speak today, and I'd like to know which part of liberal United Kingdom he will speak to. Does he speak to his constituency, or does he need to begin to tilt towards a more Blair Brown Labour Party, the constituency in the middle?
I think what we need to do is we need to be, and I'll be speaking today as well, and we will be speaking to those who have grave reservations about this particular president and about his behaviour. And I think, frankly, we are also speaking for a very, very, very large number of Americans as well, who have grave concerns about the way in which he behaves and what he is doing on the international stage. And when we say harsh things about him, we only say it on the basis of the way that he has behaved and the things that he has done. And at the moment,
can I ask your position?
That seems to be unable to criticise him and seems to be behaving in a way which is entirely weak and pusillanimous, and it's inappropriate. And I personally think that Donald Trump only respects people who are strong, and if you kowtow to him, he'll simply kick you harder.
Can I ask you about the threat posed by Huawei? Who's right, Donald Trump or the UK government?
Can I put it this way? I'm in the Privy Council, which means I'm in a council to the Queen, and it means that I'm given certain security briefings. I'm not given security briefings in the same depth that I would do when I hope to be Foreign Secretary. But what I can say is this, is that any decision that a Labour government would make, it would be made on the basis primarily of what it is that would protect our security. We would not allow economic expediency to get in the way of the security of our country. So it would depend very much on that advice, and we would act on that advice. And unfortunately, I'm not able to either reflect the advice I've been given so far, and in any event, we were not given the same depth of information as the current government is.
Can you answer me this? Would Labour allow Huawei to run 5G networks in the UK, yes or no?
It would depend on the security advice that we have been given.
But at this moment, would you make it policy?
No, the policy is that we listen to our security advisors and we act on the security advice that we're given.